And the rights of nature and the rights of the future are the same rights. As I said yesterday, there is no separation between human rights and the rights of Mother Earth, because the rights of Mother Earth are where our rights are guaranteed. Gandhi called this commitment to the truth and the commitment to resist unjust, brutal laws from the ground of truth through non-violence and peace and love. He called it Satyagraha. Satya means truth. Agraha means the force, the ground of truth. This is the basis of non-cooperation with immorality, injustice, crimes against nature, crimes against our brothers and sisters. It is an obligation that comes from being alive on earth. It's not a luxury we adopt. It is something we must do. I learned from Gandhi the lessons of Satyagraha, whether it was saying no to the British, saying, oh, salt will be our monopoly, any Indian making salt will now be treated as a criminal. And Gandhi walked to the beach, picked up the salt from the sea, and said, nature gives it for free. We need it for our survival. We will continue to make salt. We will not obey your laws. We took inspiration from that and said, we have received these seeds from nature and our ancestors. It is our duty to pass them on in their diversity, their beauty, their richness. The diversity of the beautiful colors of corn that I received physically and that stand symbolically as these beautiful young girls on the stage. We have a duty to protect their diversity and integrity. And therefore we cannot cooperate with a law that says we're going to destroy the diversity and we will make your seed saving illegal. We will make your seed saving a crime. So we started the seed satyagraha. And in these 30 years since we started Navdanya, I'm so happy to say that the power of the seed, combined with the power of people, committed to the truth of the seed, as renewable, as multiplicative, as diverse, has allowed us to prevent all kinds of laws in Colombia, in Europe, in India, in the United States that would have made local seeds illegal, so that a monopoly could be created and only GMOs would be available. More importantly, because of our satyagraha, these companies which had said we will be 5, and all seed will be GMO and all seed will be patented. Today, they have only 4 crops in about 7 countries. Most crops are not GMO. Most countries are GMO free. And the few that are, we will work together to make them GMO free. North of your border, you have a neighbor which thinks it is very powerful. And the people, sadly, of the United States thought they had the best situation in life. But when it comes to democracy and food, they are in the saddest position in the world. They have the worst epidemic of food-related diseases. Every second American is obese because of food leading to metabolic disorders. Glyphosates and Roundup-ready crops have led to such a damage in the soil, then in our gut, which is the richest biome of the world. And you need all of the nutrients from the soil in order for our gut to have all the nourishment, so that all the bacteria in our gut can perform the functions. We are 6 trillion cells in our body. 6 trillion. Only 600 million of them are human cells. The rest are bacteria. We are walking bacteria. When that bacteria gets assaulted, not only does our digestive system go, but many of the bacteria create the enzymes that create the neurotransmitters that make our brain functions. So our grandmothers used to say in India, "Jaisa anna vaisa manna." You are what you eat. Your mind is what you eat. Now when your gut bacteria are being slaughtered, your mind and brain is being slaughtered. So the rates of autism in the United States, about 20 years ago it was 1 in 100,000. Autism means your brain doesn't function fully and you always need assistance to be able to live. 1 in 100,000 increased to 1 in 65 about 5 years ago. Increased to 1 in 35 2 years ago. And on this rate of increase, 1 in 2 American children will be an autistic child. What kind of a nation is it that for one company, Monsanto, which sells the Roundup and the Roundup Ready seed, they are willing to sacrifice their entire future generations? This is not a powerful country. This is an enslaved country. Enslaved to the forces of greed, enslaved to the forces of uncontrollable power. I call White House the sales counter for Monsanto. And I say that on the basis of the pressures we face. Our Prime Minister will be visiting White House on the 7th, and already the pressures are coming. You want to come and you want to not be treated badly, you better change all your Indian laws. So we are trying to defend the laws that have been made democratically in our country. And this is the big challenge of our times. That the rights of Mother Earth are the ground for where we can defend our democracies. Look at what's happening in Brazil right now. Look at what's happening in Argentina, where Monsanto is threatening the government on the issue of royalty collections, as it is threatening India because we managed to get laws passed to regulate the price of seed. The unregulated price of GMO BT cotton seed has led to an epidemic of farmers' suicides. 300,000 farmers' suicides in India since '95. Most of them are in the 4 pockets where cotton is grown. 95% of the cotton is now Monsanto's BT cotton. And they're claiming that because they put a toxic gene into the plant, the seed is their property. And we are saying, no, because you put a toxic gene in the plant, you better pay for the damages you have caused. The disappearance of our diversity, the failure of our crops, the emergence of resistance, and the suicides of our farmers.